everyone, and welcome back to GameVine, and my name is David, and today we're going to be doing something a bit different. Normally we cover board game stuff on this channel, but today we're going to be delving into the comic book world. And as you already know, I'm a big comic book fan, and I go to comic book conventions and or I volunteer at one that I'm going to be specifically talking about today, which is Cincy Comi-Con. First off, let me say, I know Alex's board game review sign is up here, but it's a pain to take down and put back up, so just ignore it for this whole coverage video. Secondly, check out some of the art that I got. I love Steven Universe, if you couldn't tell, but that Mass Effect art is pretty neat too, right? So this video is going to be coverage on Cincy Comi-Con and the convention itself. Normally I do videos like this for board game conventions, and I thought, why not do a video for this one that I volunteer at and I like just as much as any of the other cons that I visit. Now this con is ran by Kara, Tony, Kendall, and Bill. And I'm going to put all their names down here in the description, so if you'd like to contact them to get something going within the con, you can do so. Or if you are interested in anything related to the con, you can contact one of these people, and I'm sure you're able to get all your questions answered. Oh, there's Kendall right there. Now, I was going to try to get an interview with Bill or somebody that ran the convention, but I wasn't able to do that. They were pretty busy. But I was able to get a lot of footage of the art and the artists and all the other stuff that was going on in the con. Now this con is held in the Northern Kentucky Convention Center. I know Cincy Comi-Con in Kentucky, go figure. But it is a decent sized convention. It is one big room, and it's broke up into sections. There is a merchant section, there is a Lego section, and there are what they call Artist Alley. So Artist Alley just pretty much goes from the left here on back and just continued on up and down. So I know you're sick of me talking about it. Let's actually do kind of a montage, and I'll show you all the art. Check it out. This is what I was able to capture while I was at the con. So yeah, that was all the art. Now this isn't the thing that I know the most about, so a lot of the artists there I kind of just met for the first time or heard about for the first time, but I was super impressed with everything there. There wasn't one artist where I was just like, oh yeah, his work's okay. Everything was really nice, and they signed up a lot of good artists, and I'm sure a lot of those artists volunteered their time just to be there, because it's kind of a personable con when it comes to artists. Now, I do a lot of board game conventions, and some people might think board games are getting bigger and bigger, which they are, but the conventions are still kind of personable. Unlike many hobbies, you can't just walk up to a designer or a publisher director and just start talking to them like you can in the board game world, which is one of the reasons why I love the hobby itself, is because it's still small enough that you can just, you know, go up and talk to these people and see that they are human. And this convention is the same way. Now, as we all know, comics are huge now, and like the other comic book convention that this is going to be compared to is the Cincinnati Comic Expo, which is held at in the Duke Energy Center. Now, that is a big convention, and it's got a lot going on, and it's more of a crowded affair. And that's what you would expect from, you know, any other comic book convention. And Cincy Comi-Con is more personable. It's kind of like the con for the artists slash fans, where you can just walk up like in the board game world and talk to these artists and just look at their work and get signatures pretty easy. It's not like crazy cramped, but it is growing slowly every year. Now, it was only on Saturday and Sunday, where last year it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not really sure why that is. It might be the same way next year, but it seemed to go really well this year. The crowds seemed to be either as big, if not bigger. The costume contest, the cosplay contest was really neat. So actually, let's segue right into that. I was able to get a lot of good film, and that was one of the cooler things in the con. Was there were some pretty good cosplays, and there always are around the tri-state here. Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio seem to be pretty deep in the cosplay world. So without further ado, let's check out the cosplay contest and see who won the kids and the adults session.
Oh, somebody's hungry for some planets. Let's go like this. I know who you are, Arrow.
Let's give it to the courier from Fallout, New Vegas.
Hi, this is Mary, Kim, and Heather, and we are Disney Pirate Princesses, Esmeralda, Snow White, and Elsa.
So if you don't know who I am, sorry. But anyway, I'm Harley Quinn, and this is
The Joker!
So everyone listen up, and listen up good.
My name is Dave, and I am Logan.
My name is Jeremy, and I'm Disco.
I'm Mike, and my costume is Aragon the Dragon Rider.
All right. The Adventure Time kids, we gave them third place. I thought their costumes were fantastic. Come on up. Show it off one more time. Take a spin. There's your congratulations, guys. Our first place winner obviously has the greatest store-bought costume you've ever seen at the show. Where's it? It's Spencer. He's in the room. I can't see him. Oh, he's right over here. We'd like to give it to the Dragon Rider. Congratulations to all the winners, all the entries. Thank you so much. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a hard job up here, trust me. Thanks for supporting the show and coming and showing everything off, guys.
So yeah, that's the cosplay contest. Congratulations to all the winners. And that dragon was pretty crazy, right? That's one of the more elaborate cosplays I've seen. So as I keep mentioning, I did volunteer. I was a henchman, and my job was to break down the convention and/or on Sunday go up and down the aisles, cleaning up garbage and giving the artists waters and/or snacks if they needed it. And the personal feel of this convention just makes me happy. All of the people there are nice and accommodating, and because of that, I'm able to really just relax and be myself as well and help out all these artists and not be so revved up or nervous to see big names, because they are just there, you know, displaying their art and trying to get to know their fans. And that is one of the coolest things that a convention can accomplish, and Cincy Comi-Con does that, and that's why I'm so happy to be a part of that. And I hope that I make my stamp there and I continue to volunteer year after year. And I wasn't able to attend Saturday. The thing that I missed was an auction that they had, which I heard went over really well. And if you've seen in the middle of the convention floor, there was easels. That was part of the auction. Some of the artists went up there for like a few hours and made just custom art to auction off, which I heard was quite a spectacle. And those were the two big things I missed on Saturday, which I wish I could have seen. But I did get there Sunday, and as you can see, this Lego experience is just godly. The mechanisms, the motion Legos, the helmets, it expanded from last year, and I can only see this expanding even further. So the people who do the Lego display, which I'm going to put a logo here, I mean, that was just a fantastic job, just phenomenal. I was in awe. So without further ado, let's check out those Legos right now. I mean, look at this. It's amazing.